You are watching Liberty Online TV.
Me and Mohammed Oman Bango, Minister of Youth Affairs. Liberty Online TV asks every Sierra Leoneans to follow online programs and with the ministry incessive if we be part of the minister if we be part of then ensure say we send the right message and one area than the way we will use, because when you use online TV, you will reach out every Sierra Leoneans across the country. Thank you very much.
Hello, Miss Salon people. Me na Prezo Kroma. I want to tell una say una always tune in to Liberty Online TV for the very best of information, entertainment, and education. The best online TV.
I'm Edwin, the Vice President of the 50/50 Group. I just want to encourage the viewers for stay tuned to Liberty Television.
Me na Victor Louis, Chairman of the Sierra Leone Premier League Board. I encourage you all for watch Liberty Online TV and for follow get all your news about sport and anything with the happen at Salon.
Of course, when I see Liberty Online TV, I was so touched because the country, say all the journalists that we did now better journalists. Now people that we sabi ask questions. Now people that we like this country. Now people that we know they back you because of your political background or who say you come out. Now people that always really hit the name and the question. Sierra Leoneans, they don't miss them a lot. But when we see them back on Liberty Online TV, we get hope. Say we get people the way the old politicians they now to ransom. I tell you, thank you.
Mina Abdul Karim Kadu, popularly known as AKK. Mina the head of media for the Sierra Leone Premier League Board. I encourage Sierra Leoneans and follow Liberty TV Online as they get all the current and up-to-date information about waiting they happen inside sports and waiting they happen inside the country. So if you want to get correct information, up-to-date information, now go follow Liberty TV Online and promote that with young people like how we get this TV.
This comedian selfie, man of the people, for the people, by the people, aka the crop top barista. They live with the Liberty Online TV. Keep logging on to these guys. They are giving you quality content. Always read it online. Just search for Liberty Online TV. Now me say so. Order.
Hello viewers. Continue for stay tuned to Liberty Online TV for your news updates and development processes. Thank you.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
and welcome to another edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from the Liberty Online TV Facebook page and YouTube, and also on our website. This they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring the program come to you this Monday morning. My name is Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mebel Kaba. Good morning. Today is Monday, December 11, and inside this edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show, we will look at peace and national cohesion with special focus on different things that will happen after the November 26 attempted coup will be happen.
Well, this and other issue then are the program for you this morning. Also, we will get updates on the appeal matter where the appeals courts don't give ruling for the case where Dr. Samura Kamara and first-term President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, the lawyer them being carried na the appeals courts. Well, for can give updates on this ruling on the line now, we get one party lawyer them for Dr. Samura Kamara and first-term President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma on the line with our lawyer Adi Macaulay. Good morning, Mr. Macaulay, and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Khadija.
All right, firstly, just start for tell we viewers them as a recap of the case where you be represent you two clients them, when are Dr. Samura Kamara and first-term President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma.
So basically, as you recall, when the commissions of inquiry published the commission report inside March 2020, they make findings them way were adverse to both Dr. Samura Kamara and former President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. And we, as the lawyers for the two people, thoroughly look at the findings of Justice Biobele Judge Will, and we conclude, say, their findings today we are quite perverse in that they're inconsistent with the fact we did before them. So as a result, we be appeal na the Court of Appeal. And we don't argue the appeal here over a year ago. And just last just last Thursday, we received notice for go court for go receive the judgment. In both cases, the Court of Appeal, dismissed the appeal them, and then give various reasons who believes both the reasons that they're wrong in law and in fact. So as a result, we swiftly appeal back na the Supreme Court for ensure say the injustice where they don't meet on we client them is corrected at the highest court of the land.
So we then dismiss this case, then give us some of the reasons them.
Oh yes, they do give reasons. Like I said, these reasons they will believe say they are inconsistent with the facts they we did before the court. For example, Dr. Samura Kamara case, there was this allegation that the Sierra Leone get 30% shares na Sierra Rutile where they sell in surreptitious circumstances. We be able to prove na the Commission of Inquiry and also at the court level that Sierra Leone not ever get shares in Sierra Rutile Limited. And I repeat, Sierra Leone not ever get shares in Sierra Rutile Limited. So as a result, you cannot sell that what did not exist. So what do I mean by this? During the commissions of inquiry, nobody no able to prove say Sierra Leone get shares in Sierra Rutile Limited. They bring come share certificates where prove say Sierra Leone we get shares near Sierra Rutile Holdings Limited. Holdings Limited and Sierra Rutile are completely two separate and distinct companies. The one are subsidiary, the one are parent company. So you cannot come and hold say the government gets shares in the parent company, where in fact not to the parent company they get shares in, now the subsidiary they get shares in. So as a result, we believe say the government not be able to prove their case. But the Court of Appeal proceeded for uphold the argument of the government, which is why we are applying to the Supreme Court now say, in fact, the Court of Appeal was wrong. But assuming without conceding that, in fact, as I say, Sarah Root, Saloon government beget shares now, Sarah Rootile Holding Limited, then shares that in at 7%. We see consistent from Jankaba government to the Dr. Nesba government, where the two government they make amendments to then two away they be done previously. Way Sierra Leone feels say the need for liquidate the 7% interest we then get in Sierra Leone Holding Limited. So the government liquidates the amount then that money was paid directly to the government bank account now Bank of Sierra Leone. There is evidence to that. And government utilize them through the Ministry of Finance. So I don't see any reason why the commissions of inquiry, and in addition to that, the Court of Appeal for come and say Dr. Samura Kama was engaged in shady dealings. The person where them principally rely on evidence when at the former financial secretary, Sir Jushu, during the cross-examination, admitted that he not ever see any document where show say Dr. Samura Kama or indeed the government of Sierra Leone own or sell shares na Sierra Leone Limited. He say usai in na radio and a newspaper read them. That is basically manifestly unreliable. But that na the evidence where the Court of Appeal don't agree for accept, and that na the issue where we go na Supreme Court for say the Court of Appeal and indeed that of the commissions of inquiry the findings was perverse, and that's fine with client wanting.
People they ask, in as much as you say now they're gonna Supreme Court, your clients get for pay back the money where it required for pay?
We they take the necessary action for make sure say we prevent that, because the law actually allow you for applying a court for a stay of execution of the judgment pending the hearing and determination of the appeal where we the appeal na Supreme Court, on the basis that we get good grounds of appeal with likelihood of success when we reach na the Supreme Court. And to be honest with you, it will be unfair for anybody at this stage for go to Dr. Samura Kama and say if we pay $727,000. And again, just for be clear, they say, I can read the judgment for you now. What they say is that it's not the judgment of the court.
The program we still watch now the Liberty Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from the Liberty Online TV Facebook page and YouTube. And on the line now we get the lawyer for Dr. Samura Kamara and first-time President Dr. Anes Baikoma. And they talk on the ruling where the appeals courts don't get to in two clients them outside them be lost the appeal where they can go na the appeals court.
So the Court of Appeal at other three of you that say the appellant shall refund to the government of Sierra Leone the sum of $727,364, which within 14 days of the date of this order, unless he is able to provide evidence of a loan agreement entered into in Sierra Leone and by the government of Sierra Leone with Sierra Leone Limited in 1992, again within 14 days of the date of this order. So basically, I don't want to come and argue the appeal before now, but I just want to bring certain facts to them. During 1992, the government of Sierra Leone began money, so they lent money from Sierra Leone Limited to the extent of that amount there. So when Sierra Leone they liquidate the shares in Sierra Leone Holding Limited, Sierra Leone say wait to inside 1992, oh no began money under SFC loan agreement. Una be trust this amount of money to we look the documentation. So if we get for pay now, we they make sure say out of this 13 million we get for pay for the shares here where we buy from the government of Sierra Leone, we they deduct or defray that $727,000 won't be owing inside 1992. So then defray that one day. So now the government they say the Court of Appeal they say Dr. Samura Kama for sure say government be owe Sarah Rutal Holding Limited, that amount of money they inside 1992, fell in which Dr. Samura for pay that money they. So in effect, they know they say Dr. Samura thief money. Oh. They say get for sure say Dr. Samura Kamara for sure say government of Sierra Leone be also a Rutal amount. Well, Dr. Samura Kamara not in custody of government records. If you indeed you want to know whether or not government be also a Rutal in 1992, that amount of money they, you go outside, you go. Now, Ministry of Finance, it takes a day for let you conduct them, check the day, and come back and reach that determination day. Now you they tell me saying that Dr. Samuel for proof say Sierra Leone government be owed that money day. No, not to showcase the work. You were they allege say somebody don't do this. Now you for prove them. Not saying they can't improve in innocence. If you come out with evidence for show say Sierra Leone government not be also a root holding limited that amount of money they, then you can come and say Dr. Samuel account for. But you're not able to prove that one day. They ask the man, we know they in custody of their document, then they say for prove them. I believe it is unfair.
Up on this COI matter. What do you think say difference when you go for present now the Supreme Court now that the appeals court don't give this kind of ruling regarding this COI matter where Dr. Samura Kamara been the standard courts for? What in difference you get for go show at the Supreme Court?
There is nothing different. We've been very consistent with argument since the commissions of inquiry commenced. What you get for be different is that we the hope say the Supreme Court, we made up of 5 justices of the Supreme Court, go look at the evidence where they present before them and consider everything what we don't say, because when I read the judgment of the Court of Appeal, quite a lot of the arguments that were put forward now the Court of Appeal during the hearings of the appeal and not see the inside the judgment. What you are seeing now only the arguments where the state make. Now then they all over the judgment. So one of the grounds of appeal is that they fail for take into consideration or properly appreciate the arguments where we make on behalf of we client. We lead them to reach a wrong conclusion that we client in appeal no all water.
Now, in plenty people they question one by other clients, the one at the first term president, Dr. Ernest Baikoma, day before the criminal investigation department now for questioning. The same time where it first go in at the same time the appeals court passed this ruling. A lot of people they question the timing of the ruling. As the lawyer, maybe they represent them, you would expect this ruling for come the entire.
Me now one of the lawyers they will be they represent Dr. Ernest Baikoma at the Court of Appeal. Now me and Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara represent Dr. Ernest Baikoma. In terms of the timing, me no go comment on that. I go left to the consciences of the people and we call we for go give judgment. It might just be that now they finish the judgment, they finish for right time, but I go hasten for say this now an argument would argue over a year ago. But again, coming to the facts of the case, there are 2 issues here with respect to Dr. Ernest Baikoma. One, na the Sewa grounds issue. The second one, na a plot of land where they be assigned to former Minister of Works, Mr. Honorable Kemosise. So let's start with the lands, the issue of Honorable Kemosise. Kemosise be get a house next door to Lincoln Wynn University. When they want to establish Lincoln Wynn University, government compulsorily take Kemosise land and broke his oath because they want to add to the space where Lincoln Wynn for day. And being a very reasonable man, Honorable Kemosise say, well, this project where they can undertake now for the national good, I go accept if government offer me an alternative land usai I go able for build mills. So government offer Kemosise a land just Lincoln Wynn University, where then get a state grant, say we they compensate you for the we they compensate you for the land where we take na yuan. And it was done by executive order, just like where President Mada Biu Bigil Leon Star players them plot of land by way of grant Now, so President Kuma said, we get the same power for say, okay, since they don't take this land and yuan, and they make a state of a grant, a state grant for you for taking out the land here, for compensate you. So that was all Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma did. Now that land there, now they say it was not, they ought not to have done, and as a result, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma for pay for the value of the land when about $135,000. But the interesting thing is that another panel of the Court of Appeal don't rule say Kemosi say for pay that money they back. So between Kemosi say and Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, I don't know who that for pay that money they. But in any case, if they insist say Kemosi say for pay for that land the way government get as a grant in compensation for property where government compulsorily acquire from her, then I think it is the right of the Honorable Kemosi for now ask government say, well, una for now come and pay me for me property owner be take and broke me house for make way for Lincoln Queen University. So that is one of the issues there. The other issue now, the Victoria Park construction of a shopping mall. So basically, they allege say there are issues with the construction of the shopping mall and the cost. So as a result, then do their own calculation, say there is this amount where the contractor name for account for, or that the work with them do not commensurate to the amount we then pay them. Which one are Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma Yonde? In a decision no more it takes, say, Victoria Park will for turn into a shopping mall. Maggie, for example, if you send you picking for go buy something and shop for you, you give money, it reach na shop, you not buy what they buy, it go thief what you send. The police get right for go only now say now you send them for go thief. Not at all. These are all the reasons why we feel say the judgment of the Court of Appeal is perverse, and that we strongly disagree with both judgments, which is why we will be swiftly be in the Supreme Court this morning.
In Bingi, according to the ruling, but according to you, you say una they go to the Supreme Court this morning. Somebody they listen to all the explanations and how you don't try for defend the appeals court ruling. How optimistic you be as a lawyer say una go to the Supreme Court, una go correct some of the injustice here where you say the appeals court land on your clients them?
One of them way I get is for always get confidence in the judiciary, because there is presumption of regularity. There is a presumption, say, any court of justice, any temple of justice will serve the people justice. And we believe, say, going to the Supreme Court, we're made up of 5 judges instead of 3 judges, or 1 commissioner of the commissions of inquiry. We're made up of people who get sufficient experience. We believe, say, after we don't go and argue and put forth a case for we clients, they go see the reason why we don't maintain all these things, say, the judgment of the Court of Appeal and that of the findings of the commissions of inquiry. We are inconsistent with the fact we then put before them, and therefore perverse in their decisions.
When you talk to we at the program, the Liberty Breakfast Show this morning, in case you just mean that's not be at the Macaulay in at the lawyer where they represent the first president Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma and the APC 2023 presidential candidate Dr. Samora Kamara at the appeals court. Now the COI case so then became go before the Court of Appeals, but the ruling say inclined they don't lost the case. But according to Adi Macaulay, this morning then they file now the Supreme Court for let them go look inside this ruling again, because according to her, it believes say inclined them not get justice. If you just the tuning, make sure say you share the live, drop a comment now the comment section, or send me a message on 074 200 545.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
No believe nobody for all bag na airport. I like it dressed like a salad.
We staff them there for help you, not afraid for ask for help.
Even if the one we come for help you look innocent, not fully yard by property. We hardworking staff then there for make you feel safe and secure. Not afraid for talk to anyone pan them. Make sure say you bag lock fine and seal fine for let person not go tamper with them. Not go with thin where they know the grip for let you travel with. Thin like a drugs or you go get big trouble. The law not go take and not be no and not be no. Travel safely, take your journey. Enjoy the sky with collapse.
Alright, welcome back. You still watching Liberty Breakfast Show, and we tell you say today at this edition of the Liberty Breakfast Show we can talk about peace and national cohesion, especially all the events them we don't unfold regarding the November 26 attempted coup we been take place na most part na Freetown. Well, at the studio this morning for can talk about peace and how the country will come together back after this particular incident, even though investigations still go on regarding the attempted coup. I want to welcome at the studio this morning the Executive Director for Fumble Talk International Salon Chapter. Good morning and welcome to the program. In name na John Cocker. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Alright, I guess yourself don't follow a lot of events on the unfold regarding the November 26 incident where governments they don't look inside and say it reached the threshold of an attempted coup. We make now we safely they say an attempted coup been happen November 26, and from that time day to now we don't see police on they do investigation and invite different people. The latest one now the former president Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma wait today several for report back now the CID regarding an investigation. But Fumble Talk we all know say after the war on have been play a great role for ensure say on reconcile people and back na different community them talk peace so that everybody go able for live in unity. And this na time where especially after November 26 people be done they call say some man not believe say the country peaceful. We need for dialogue as a family again for let people them go be safe and no say the country safe. But before we can talk about the strategies them now we need for day in place for let the peace be maintained. From the experience where you don't get span the peace talk them when I don't do na different parts na salon. How you go describe the current atmosphere in terms of peace?
Thank you very much. You see, like many other peace-loving Sierra Leoneans, we all condemn what happened. But the present atmosphere, now one way we could describe as, yes, the country generally peaceful, but you also think, say, there is that uneasy calm, around the country. And some of we will be there around during the difficult days then, when we begin to see the checkpoints them back, they send some, bad memory. But we all know, say, now in the interest of we all. So basically, yes, Sierra Leone generally peaceful, The people of Sierra Leone, they go about their business normally. We all see what's happening Friday and Saturday, and not make any, and not get any major impact other than people who just choose for stay home. But I believe we don't grow as a nation. And I don't say this time and time again that we as Sierra Leoneans, nobody no go drive you to any conflict, to any major conflict. Issues that go come up, chamot go be, but we all cherish, we all value the peace we will get. Even this small thing where they happen so now, we all they feel the inconvenience. So basically, I drove me out to the people of Sierra Leone that we don't want anything other than peace. Even the political chamot where they go on. If you ask that woman in market, he go tell you, say, "But me tired. I just want to sell, make a go na house." So basically, we don't reach that kind of threshold there for make. We just focus on what thing we do, and we look up to government. And one government will get, and one president will get, and we look up to them. Whatever them get for we in store, we hope they will deliver them, and maybe quickly.
Now we go back from after the 2018 elections to now. Lots of issues them don't happen. Where you talk about the August 10 protests, the Lone Star incident, the Tombo, the prison break, the McKinney generator saga, all of them things that don't happen will cause unrest. Some people still in a Pademba Road because of the issues there. So now, we don't get Bintu Mani 3 for let people and go talk way forward, but all of them things they are not seem for they solve the problem. As somebody who don't walk around issues that will get for do with peace, especially in a community level, what do you think say we get wrong?
Well, I'm not going to say we get wrong in any stage or at any point. However, the global factors then come into play. I can say, it's really unfortunate. Sierra Leone will not get nothing we value to the international community. So the way how the global trend, things they unfold, and they affect Winaya. And some of we know say, the issues then are the sub-region, and they influence people actions then. But I think the present situation it requires some, recalibration. I go and say the president, President Bio, a need for the talk to the people more frequently now. We go on for a reform, whether him or the vice president. But I think yes, Minister of Information, they try, they give quick response, quick updates, but there's nothing like when the president talk. There's nothing like when the vice president talk.
So you think the long silence now a contributing factor to some of the issues there?
I'm not going to say like contributing factor because really this not just, I go use the words of Dr. James Jonah, former Sierra Leone UN rep. He said this is not just some ragtag boys. Yes, you really look at them guys here, so what do they want? We as a nation, we're not ready for go back to any military rule. We value democracy. So you check them, they say no, even they sleep or wake, they're going to say, people of Sierra Leone, no, we don't go through enough. Maybe they just try. And I hope they go get a fair hearing, the law go taking course, make the government show say they are the elder in the room. By that I mean, when things like this happen, now how you react, how you respond to the issues, now and they make or break the country in economy. Because at this point, we all see yes, most of the actions most of the decisions they all geared towards security. But in my quiet moments, I do feel for the leaders. I do really feel for them because sometimes you get for juggle between security and economy. What thing comes first, security or the economy? And if you look at the economic implications, it also gets security implications. The livelihood of the people. the Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora. But we trust the decisions they're going to take, and we hope say now in the interest of
when you take security and the economy, because in as much as the two want for balance, peace na major thing within them too, then the way you want for balance the security and the economy. Because if you go out there talk to people, they will say the economic hardship is too much. Government, yes, is doing their bit, but also they get the responsibility for ensuring saying as much as in the DUAM, people are secured. How for balance this too?
Yeah, unfortunately, I not get the answer to that. I think saying that make no. You see, the government gets a yardstick where they look at. Then get a threshold when you look at, the breach, of the security apparatus, the one that will evolve. Then no more than what we know. So then go able for decide say, the economy we can come back to, but security at this point is paramount. But we just the appeal to the leadership that whatever that they do, whatever decisions that they take, may them bear in mind say, there is the economic reality. What thing go do, whose decision they go take will not go affect the perception, the peace in the country, and again then get a responsibility for manage the security sector. So unfortunately, now $1 million question we may not be able to answer.
Send back a question to you about peace, because not only work on issues that we get for do with bringing peace in the communities and back. How for rebuild people and trust back into the system, say Salon people for be peaceful. Waiting need for be done for rebuild this trust in terms of peace. In as much as investigations are ongoing, but we all know the reality say part of the thing that will happen November 26, arms and ammunition still they out there where unidentified people them they don't lay their hand on. How people forget that trust back in terms of peacefulness? Waiting need for be done.
First, I believe say what happened November 26 a confirmation of the fact that the people of Sierra Leone they like peace. And the level of trust, we're not going to say it's high or it's low, but I will tell you say regardless of whichever party you did, the people of Sierra Leone just want to get peace. And they believe say we'll get one government and make we support the government, make them do what they want to do for we as a nation. And in terms of moving forward, I think say, there is too much over centralized activities. I think I can say this, that most things that happen na freeton. And I think say a high time for me the government consider for the reach out to people out there, for engage people. At one point, the late President Jankaba, former president, they talk about mobile cabinet. I think say it go really good for make the government find ways and means for make them get closer. I also like that most of our programs now are Creole. Now a way for communicate better to the people. The Minister of Information said, in press briefing they all are Creole. But it's not just for talk from a distance. It's also good for make go sit down at the same court barrier, get town hall meetings them. Dialogue. People don't go say, but don't tire for dialogue. But there's nothing like we're not for tire for dialogue. Because the more you inform people what thing they go on, like the economic situation. I assume say government they work on some things them, but we don't know. Maybe they go explain to Freetown, but it's good for make them find ways, not to just the district headquarter towns, but maybe they go to chiefdoms them and find ways for engage.
It's not a secret, say, regional and ethnic divide they exist now in a salon, because when you look at some messages them where they all over the social media, immediately after the November 26th incident, we don't hear messages of Kamajo coming back. Lots of people they send some threatening messages them. And Fambul talk now one party organization they will be able to bridge this divide and talk peace immediately after the war, reflecting back on some of the things they won't have been doing. what do you feel say for tap all them things there and heal back from the gunshots the West Alone people hear November 26? Waiting for do now?
Now with social media, it make it difficult for manage information. Somebody could just more think a post. Me go tell you, I dey travel almost everywhere in the country. I mean, except for these few moments where we get this curfew. But I can left now 3-4 o'clock morning. I go Kabbalah. I dey go Moyamba. The travel go Kono. But basically, the people of Sierra Leone not ready for that kind of situation there. The circumstance during the war, the way our President Kaba and ministers and people mobilize people there for do that, we not get that kind of atmosphere there. And what we see Friday and Saturday, where, I mean, not a secret. Former President Kuruma go na CID, he go about in business, people that they sell na treat, all go about in business. That's not the atmosphere we see in this country. Whereby we always say, we don't tire. Some people they even think, say, when they go negotiate the peace agreement, na backlog they go talk about. So within a market here, they make you sell food, make you go about to business. Because they focus on their own business, make you still go about to business. The thing where some of we happy for, we not get no by election, no nothing until 2028. So the issue of politics is over. And I want also use this opportunity. I know say some people are going to cost me in a corner, but I mean it's normal. I think say one of the things that we for do as a nation, I think say high time make somebody advise former President Kuruma for stay away from politics completely.
But if you don't put what say, actively involved by any politics business again, you focus on in private life. You not think say you don't live towards that trend eh?
Well, not a watch and see situation. But the mere fact, then calling for get a conversation with her, it shows and not they live up to that 100%, or it may not live up to that 100%.
Is it the problem of waiting they happen now as salon?
I know they say the problem, but not a major influence.
How?
I mean, a leader of, or either leader, whatever we say, but me no say some people are going to say now he's still in the APC or in well, but a major influencer of the party. And I think say, some of we don't they try for encourage the leadership of the two political parties then. We be done gladly after this peace agreement. We see the efforts that we Chief Minister make. I think we see the efforts we Dr. Samura Sef make. Now that kind of thing they want to see, that dialogue, public display of, working together. So this situation, honestly, it don't send we go back.
So you think say wait till
this
November 26 don't unbog the communique, the committee where His Excellency be don't launch, they don't begin meet with the international community, they don't begin implement some of the things that were inside that communique. They think say the November 26 incident don't stall all of them things then they
might not stall them because I not get the information for say stall or not. But what I go say there is bad blood. And when bad blood they any situation where they implement an agreement, it will affect the level of cooperation.
You said just now it's high time former President Anesbai Kuruma for stay out of politics. A person where don't they do dialogue for bring people together and talk peace. If you for meet former President Kuruma, what you go say to him regarding all these issues where don't they happen? What you go say to him?
The one thing I could tell them first now for say yes, you do your best as a leader of this country during your 10-year term of your 10 years in office. However, you get for allow the person will succeed, your office for make himself feel free for work. The time where former President Nkrumah be in office, the late Solomon Berewa, he not do nothing. There was no public, nothing be gone. President Kaba, him be get a field day for do what he for do. So the political climate was conducive. In fact, by then the economy was also conducive. With this present government, one, then get the challenge of the economic challenges, and also then get the obstacle of the lack of national cohesion. So they need time for me to go back to the drawing board. And although we as Sierra Leoneans, we not give them plenty time. We say, okay, 5 years done. This 5 year we want to see result. But basically, I go tell Pakuruma, say, look, show Sierra Leoneans and say, you are not the politics. Not just talk them, but show say you are not the politics.
So how people show that?
Then they are able to determine that.
All right. In case you just tune in, the program where they watch now the Liberty Breakfast Show, and we get the executive director for Fambul Talk International, John Coker, where they talk about peace and national cohesion within the country for do not for heal from waiting be happen November 26th. Will they take quick break? We'll come back. We will continue with the conversation. And if you self will watch we both Facebook and YouTube, one for the part of the conversation this morning, or get question for John Coker, send it in the comment section. We will read some of our messages them later on inside the program. Will they take this break? We'll come. We'll continue.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Welcome back from that short break there. We're still there with John Coker, the executive director for Fambul Talk International. And the program today, we talk about peace and national cohesion. Let me come now to the issue of national cohesion, bringing everybody on board and support government for implement some of the things them way in a social contract so they be signed with the citizens them during elections. You think, say, with all of waiting they happen, this government could really able for deliver?
Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, in a way, all being equal. All being equal, they're supposed for. The people of Sierra Leone, majority of Sierra Leoneans, get confidence in them by the results of the elections. So make we allow them make them work and prove themselves. And at the end of the 5 years, we will check and see what them see them do and what them do and why they're not able to do the rest, etc. But for now, I think say we will give them the confidence.
With all waiting they happen so now, like clear indication say if any peace index come out now, Salon not 2 they may come. Now they index then they if somebody can do survey, because we look at this now festive season, people and they under curfew, lots of people are going for can Salon, they know they say again like a safe place for calm. As somebody where they talk from the peace angle, what in the government need for do desperately at this point?
You see, now that point we start with in terms of security, economy, and peace. So really, the government find itself now a difficult situation. Government knows say December now would get with small remittance them. The JC then they come in, the country okay. But if you lift curfew now, what's not the risk? Some of we be there, will be there outside of Sierra Leone where this thing happen. We know the inconvenience we will face for come in that day on the 26th, for reach Sierra Leone that day. So yes, now the government no more go able for weigh that balance. And to me, I would rather focus on the people. I would rather find ways to make government reach out to people. Make the government reach out to the citizens. Make them inform them what they go on. And make the government demonstrate, say all the actions not get any political undertone. Most of the actions, then the decisions then they take the online in the interest of Sierra Leone. But now the government no more go able to prove that.
But I don't talk this, and you see the resistance still there. We make plenty people now. We don't they come even at Liberty Studio. Don't they say the APC and the SLPP now the problem in this country. So then two parties waiting for letting two, because if you look at even this case where they go on, it might end up APC versus government versus APC. Waiting supposed to be done for letting two parties really genuinely seek the welfare of Salone people and allow people for breathe peacefully.
This is not a generational question. You know, I believe the leadership of APC and the leadership of SLPP, therefore, gets the country at heart. And then two now almost one, because you need each other. SLPP no go run the country without APC. And if APC serve them a power, it's a need SLPP. But unfortunately, now then 2 years no more will get. So just get for manage them. You know, however, I also want to say this thing will happen November 26. It don't send Sierra Leone go back over 5 or 10 years. All the gains the world don't make as a nation. Trust me, this single action of November 26, it will affect Sierra Leone for a long time. Investors then will begin thinking to think. You know, even we young brothers that we're supposed to come home, but couldn't begin cancel. You know, talking about an investor, we don't get a hard-earned money for come put an aya. We don't know what will happen.
Need don't reach follow get another Bintumani conference?
No, we don't need Bintumani. Bintumani na, you know, what we need na public display of cooperation. You know, for example, make we see frequent, now things don't become a little bit challenging. You know, with this investigation, I think for now we just get for patience and wait, make we hear from the police, waiting then they investigate and how the information so far don't they unfold. Because I'm saying that the leadership, you know, like how Chief Minister and Dr. Samura don't begin for the, you know, they meet frequently. I think Chief Minister don't go visit them at the office. That type of thing we need. Make the people of Sierra Leone know say, just like I don't begin think. Say, Bodia, they're all one. Make we go about with business. Make we go about what you for do. Time for next election we go vote. You know, and I believe say we as Sierra Leoneans will also give opportunity to the government of the day, make it do what they want to do in terms of development. Then get them big five. We'll go and see how the big five they unfold. But with this incident, you know, even the field Sierra Leone will be a challenge. But we all hope and pray say, make the country stop for think about politics and think about development and make us sustain with peace. We had and peace in this country.
One question where they run through now, lots of people in mind now how as Sierra Leonean then people for coexist amidst all the panic, the fear, 8:30 now everybody they rush for go home. How we go able to coexist in that kind of atmosphere?
I will say two things. One, we for try for make we all cooperate with the security sectors, make them catch the one the way they out. Because when they catch them, then I hope say the government not able for justify for get the curfew in place no longer. And thereafter, make we get, you know, this village development committees. I believe say if Sierra Leone for prosper, then go for go back to the communities then. Then go for find ways for get them for plug into the national economy. And if at that level they begin talk about peace, the district level, the regional level, it will influence the national actions then. But for now, you know, it come back to the same thing, a balancing act. Security, peace, livelihood. And I hope say somebody go to tell the president and the vice president about what they go on in terms of the challenges where the public they face with the checkpoints them But now we on price we would pay for the security breach. But basically, me go say, President Bio for the talk more to the people of Sierra Leone, and if they give maybe weekly or bi-weekly update across all the sectors, and in particular the big five, make you know what in they go on. Peace in this country, not to one person getter, not to one party getter. Now we all get her, and we all get a role for play. You know, if we look at peace from that lens, say we all get a role for play. You that market man get a role for play. You that taxi driver get a role for play. You know, you keke rider get a role for play. For make the peace go be sustained in this country, I believe it's our greatest asset, and
John,
that go help we.
when it comes to you shortly, let me just see the message where we viewers them done the send. I read from Facebook. Thomas Rogers, they say, has he missed the opportunity of becoming an elderly statesman? They refer to former President Otanes by Koroma.
This one where they come out from Abubakar now Facebook page, they say, Mr. Coker, you say salon peaceful, but I tell you say the atmosphere not okay for we the citizens there right now.
Abubakar Rashid na the Facebook page, they say, but waiting make the dialogue just get a sudden stop. Is it because resolution 1 and 2 don't complete?
This one they take, they say we always they talk about peace. Make her ask about we dey into war. The peace we need now for free with the people live from hunger and starvation. Alright, from the messages then they come quickly to John as we still get them at the studio. We talk about peace and national cohesion. Somebody they say the peace we need now for free the people live from hunger and starvation.
Yeah, I mean, I think say I go agree with that person there, because an hungry man, you know, is an angry man, and an angry man is not peaceful. So, but beyond just the hunger and starvation, the atmosphere. Somebody say, me say we country peaceful, but the atmosphere. Now that I say, relatively peaceful, because look, we all 8:30, all man they go home, and 9 o'clock we all dinner we host them. You know, things we have food challenging, but yet still we all okay. Would they abide by the law? Somebody say if former President Nkrumah don't miss the opportunity for being an elderly statesman, I go say no, and not miss it. He still get the opportunity for. He still get that opportunity because one, the Minister of Information say you know they under house arrest, and secondly, they're not accused of anything yet to our knowledge. So in the absence of anything, then they can find ways for cooperate with the government, cooperate with the security sector, and I believe say it go earn a title of an elderly statesman.
One other thing again where lots of people be done the yarn for now for see the former president and the current president, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, maybe get a meeting or sit down, visit each other. Now one thing that the way salon people on the yarn for. But with all the unfolding issues, there now investigations and all of the things that way they happen now, you think say salon people and still go see such happen?
You see, Abuan said that earlier, but I paused because of the ongoing investigation. We go select for see that, but make Unoka do something when a cosmetic. I mean, they can't sit down now for talk. One, the body language go show say, but this enough, and not genuine. So make we wait after the investigation. Hopefully, you know, nothing, you know, they're not go accuse. Hopefully, former President Nkrumah not involved. And if that is the case, then go continue. Maybe on a road show, make them travel across the country and show say now one government will get, now one president will get, you know, and make we give them the opportunity, give in the president be the opportunity, make a rule for this 5 years with it. Now in last time this, and maybe instead to think about a legacy. So with all what in the go on, so you know, it's not easy. I doubt if it is sleep, you know, and for the peaceful Sierra Leoneans, make we all know say for patience small. It's not easy, but the peace we will get soon now a better pass that thing way before happen November 26.
Lots of people, they say, waiting happen so nice spillover from the June 24th elections.
Make wait for the investigation. Make them can tell we. But me not go able for comment on that. Although so many analysts then they always they link that before they talk about the May 28th. Me I believe say even when someone talk about August the August 10 incident, the McKinney, none of them not reach this level. And I believe so for treat this one as as an issue on its own, make no link onto other thing. And not get nothing for do with election. Elections don't done. Why they wait till after the peace accord or the peace agreement? We don't get a peace agreement. They don't go back to the parliament. So this is not difficult for making link, but some people can do things the new way.
Thanks. We join the program this morning. The rest of this conversation go continue na the one-on-one show where they be 8 to 8:30 tonight. We want to say plenty thank you to you, John Coker, Executive Director for Fumble Talk. We can at the studio this morning.
Thank you very much, and I wish you the best of luck. This is a very good initiative.
Thank you.
This is a very
and
good
also
initiative.
Thanks to Fumble Talk for the support as always. We look forward to more of their support there. So now they end the program, the Liberty Breakfast Show for today in edition. Continue for listening to Liberty Online TV for your accurate information, how they get the information they bring Cantona. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a good day.
And Mabel Kabade say many thanks to the production and technical team. Until then, get yourself a wonderful day and goodbye.